Well, intense protests have been witnessed in the city of Bangalore after children put up for adoption without the knowledge of the guardians. The guardians claim that the kids were taken away from them under the pretext of providing them with good education.
These are the guardians of two young orphans from Mysore who have been forced to run from pillar to post to stop their nephews from being given up for adoption to an Italian couple.
ನೀಲಮ್ಮ ಮತ್ತು ನಟರಾಜ್ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಘದವರು ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಏನು ಬಾಪೂಜಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮನೆಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅವರು ಆದಂತಹ ನಂದಿತಾ ದಾಸರವರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಯೋಗಕ್ಷೇಮವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು 3 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು.
Protests broke out after the kids were taken from the state-run children's home in Mysore to Bangalore on the pretext of a good education. Instead, they were given up for adoption without their guardians' knowledge.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಖಾಸಗಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕರಣವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆದು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳು ಒಂದು ಮಾರಾಟ ಆಗಿರೋದಾಗಲಿ.
The children were handed over to the Mysore CWC orphanage after their mother was brutally raped and murdered 5 years ago, following which their father committed suicide. The guardians of the children have written a letter to the DC pleading stern action and return of their kids.
The complaint was that after children, the guardians could not meet the children and they were put up for adoption without their consent. So based on their complaint, we have asked the authorities and the CWC to have a detailed look in the matter.
It was the state authorities' responsibility to ensure good education to these siblings, but instead, their guardians have been forced to run from pillar to post to get the custody of these two innocent lives.
After guardians of two children learned just in time of an alleged unauthorized adoption of their nephews to an Italian couple, they're being made to run from pillar to post trying to stop the adoption process. But this incident gives rise to more serious questions about how could such a lapse happen from a state-run children's home and how many more such cases could have possibly taken place without getting exposed. In Mysore, with Vijay Padmanabh Rao, Pooja Prasanna for Times Now.